in studio on a Friday.
My man!
Mr. Jake Hamilton in for Caitlin. Actually,
you really took a step down in terms of the blondes on Fox 32. We're all thinking it. They're thinking it.
All
Backstage
right,
is thinking it.
I'm going to go ahead and concur.
That's true. You're not. Isn't it?
In case Caitlin's watching.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that's exactly what she's doing in her free time.
Hey, listen, Jake, you've got some interesting trending stories. First of all, I'm really excited about this horror movie that opens in the theaters tonight, right?
Yeah.
Weapons?
All right, so we're going to talk about Weapons first.
Okay.
It is, here's the deal, it's such a great thing these days whenever the movie is not ruined in the trailer, right? You know, I feel like these days we see the trailer and it's all out there. And the team behind this new horror movie that's coming out they've done such a great job of just proposing a question, which is what happens to this class of kids who at 2:17 in the morning all woke up at the same time, put their arms out in the air and ran out their house, and they haven't come back.
They struck the Goldilocks zone with the trailer because I mean, for me, I'm just like, take my money.
Exactly right.
I need the answer to the question here. Take my money. But I can't remember a recent trailer I saw across my Instagram feed. I literally watched the whole thing. I'm like, I do not need to see the movie.
Yeah.
You're right. Some trailers
they just
do
put the
that.
whole where you're just like, okay, I get it. That's everything.
The premise of this has M. Night Shyamalan vibes. I know it's not an
Very
M.
much
Night,
so. It definitely has that.
A wild concept where you're like, wow, I think I got to go in and see that one.
And this new horror writer director, his name's Zach Kreger. This is his second major movie. He did one a few years back called Barbarian, which was also a fantastic movie with a great premise that they did not ruin in the trailer. It's a movie that's worth watching without really looking it up. But this movie, there was a bidding war. The script alone sold for $10 million, which is pretty unheard of for a horror movie these days. So whenever I spoke with one of the producers of the film is also one of the stars of the film, one of our favorites, Mr. Josh Brolin. You know, he's been in a few things that people might be, from.
I've loved him ever since Goonies.
I was just about to say, Goonies never say die.
His character in Goonies. I should know this. But I'll never forget him with that awkward workout.
Of course, yeah, exactly right. And the headband, and yeah. So
how did those products get approved by the?
It was the '80s. It was a different time, man. Dick Donner behind the camera was a different time. But he and I talked about this idea of how the trailers are not really ruining things for people, and it allows them to go into the movie and be, and this is a crazy concept, actually surprised. I love the trailer for this movie because it tells you just enough and then stop.
Yeah, because it's when they overtell the story in the trailer, which they didn't do. And what's happening with this movie is the best case scenario, which is the movie is generating its own hype because the movie is a character. The movie, it's not just based on, hey, look at who we have in the movie and look at who we did. And, I'm lucky enough to produce this movie too. So it's like, look, we look at trailers, or I've looked at trailers, and I'm like, I love his decision. I don't think it was a studio decision. I think it was his decision. Truncate, 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 truncate. Just give people a taste and make them want more. Wait, where did I see the trailer? Was it F1? It wasn't.
It would have been.
F1.
I mean, it would have been because that's Warner Brothers. So
it is,
yeah,
right?
It would have been.
It was F1.
Yeah. Did you just go?
No, I just went to F1.
Yeah.
I went to F1.
Do you just go to move?
No, my wife wanted to see Brad Pitt. What do you think, man?
No, but I mean, you just go whenever they're out there in theaters.
Yeah, man.
Do people ever look and go, hey?
No, I wear a beard and a wig and funny hat,
the big giant,
a big nose, big red nose, and nobody knows.
It's an amazing. Dude, you're such a great actor, man.
Thank you.
For
his own movie while going to see F1, and he seemed like whenever I was surprised that Josh Brolin just goes to the movies and he was like, yeah, well, I mean, I guess like you said, his wife wanted to see Brad Pitt.
I feel like I've seen an interview of yours with, I don't know if it was Tom Cruise or someone else, where they say they will go early on
opening weekend.
Run.
Quentin,
and kind of sitting back. Is that right?
Quentin Tarantino told me that he always goes opening weekend and will sit in the back just to see what's landing, what's not landing, and he says he told me he does that every time he has a movie come out.
Okay, so another one you've been talking about this week.
A lot of people are excited. Freakier Friday. What's funny, it's actually going to be a really interesting battle for #1 at the box office because both of them are going to be really strong movies. Freakier Friday. A lot of people have been waiting for the sequel. It's been 22 years since the original, which came out back in 2003. And, I had the chance to sit down with Lindsay Lohan, and I kind of brought up this idea of, all of us have changed over 22 years. And I think back to myself in 2003, it would have been like my sophomore year of high school. And I think looking at me now, I think 2003 would be very proud of like the job that I have, because the movie nerd would go, oh my god,
he would love your hair.
The fact that I still had hair is great.
He'd love the facial hair too. I think
he would not love the fact that my back hurts whenever I sneeze. Like, no joke, dude. Like I sneeze and it hurts my back.
All my shoulder injuries come from like, I was reversing the car.
Exactly. It's never anything sexy.
Neck and,
it's like, I was putting on my socks. Hey, 2003 me would not love that. Like, I make sounds when I stand up and I sit down.
I make all kinds of old man noises.
And it pops and it groans and it
sneeze. Is like an old man sneeze.
You got the old man sneeze already?
Yeah, sometimes
you seem too young to have the old man sneeze.
Oh, it's there.
Like you want an entire city block to know that you're sneezing. Well, whenever I sat down with Lindsay Lohan, I wanted to ask her what 2003 her would be proud of and would be embarrassed by. Here's what she said.
This movie in particular, I feel like, is a really great reminder of, like, we all change. Everybody changes. I think back to, like, 2003 me would be, one, very happy, very proud that I'm in this room talking to you guys, but then also would look at me and go, why are you so tired all the time? Like, so I love that there's things that, our younger selves would be proud of, but also might be embarrassed by. I would love to know, looking back in the most fun way possible, what would 2003 to see you today be so excited that you're doing, but also probably make fun of you for as well?
Ooh, I think I'd be very proud of the mother and wife that I am today, and daughter to my parents, and sister to my siblings, and I hope mentor to other girls. Yeah, I think I'd be proud of that. And then embarrassed, I think it would be that I don't know any cool, like, new words.
Except
like
Riz.
Slang, except for Riz.
She knows Riz.
I feel like by the time I'm taught the thing, it means it's not cool anymore. Like,
that makes so much sense, though.
If it gets to me, like, by the time it gets to me, it's done.
Yeah, that's probably me, too. It's like, don't even try.
Don't even try. Like, and also, like, no one's looking at me going, that guy is gonna say the word Riz convincingly.
No,
like, no one's.
I mean, yeah.
I can't pull that
I would
off.
probably say it in the wrong context.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Exactly.
I'd be like, yeah, that was a Riz day.
Yeah.
What?
Honestly, I think that sounds right to me. I think that sounds good.
Julie's like, no.
Rizzy Friday.
Rizzy.
That's the third one. It's good, like just
Sundays are
Freakiest
so Riz.
Friday, full Riz.
So here.
You just blew my mind with a connection.
Well, yeah. So the young actress sitting next to Lindsay Lohan is a great young actress named Julia Butters, who I was just telling you, if you're familiar with the Quentin Tarantino film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, she had that really great scene with Leo DiCaprio where they were on the set of the Western and she was like
Weren't they eating
hardcore.
or
they were reading a book.
They were reading a book.
Remember, he was reading the book and she was going through the script and she was like schooling him on how she approached the character and stuff like that. So
that was a great scene.
He was reading the book about Easy Breezy.
Okay, and she's quite a bit older now.
Yes, yeah. But I gotta say, in that interview, obviously, I'm making a lot of jokes about, me being older and me not knowing what Riz is, and the phrases are old by the time they get to me.
Yeah.
She agreed a little too hard. Like, I was kind of being self-deprecating, and she was like, yeah.
You do suck. You are not
old.
cool.
You are old. Yeah, things are definitely done by the time they get to you. Like, she came in a little, I thought, like, the average person would be like, no, you still got some youth left in you. No, not Julia Butters.
You ever heard the phrase, if I said touch grass?
Oh, yeah,
you know what that one is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't that mean like sort of like go outside, like just
go
relax?
outside?
Yeah, you're like
no.
Get.
My understanding of it, because my son's friends said that. I said, how do you know how to play a certain game? And he looked at me. He goes, Mr. Ponce, because I touch grass.
Okay, then I don't know what it means.
It means he actually goes outside to play.
Oh,
he's 9 years old. These are 9-year-olds.
That's
I'm talking about.
That's a cool expression.
So I approved it. I love it as well because there's actually a phrase to make, and this is among 9-year-olds who are constantly on video games, to make fun of their friends when they don't get outside.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's go touch grass,
bro. Go touch grass, bro.
Go touch grass,
man.
bro.
The way I would crumble if a 9-year-old. I'm not a big video gamer, but recently some of my buddies were like, dude, like, you know, it's a cool thing for us to do, every week or so, you know, get on, you get the thing with the headset and you talk to each other while you're going through, and they create it so that it's just us talking,
right.
but I don't really know what I'm doing, and I ended up in just a random game with kids. And some of the things that these kids,
and that's a parole violation for you,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh God,
Okay.
Could we please not start that? Can we please make sure that clip is not pulled out for? But no, but some of the things that these kids were saying in my headset, and I like, you know, and their voices up here, and I'm just like, well, does your mother know that you're using these words? Like some of these.
It reminds me of that scene in The Breakup where Vince Vaughn.
Yeah,
same
yeah,
exact thing
yeah.
happens to Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
And he's talking smack. I think they're playing like Madden.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he's like, "Your mom doesn't love you. You were adopted." And the kid cries.
Yeah.
Wow. So with the Lindsay Lohan, it feels like to me. Okay, so I'm outside observer,
Sure.
insider like you, but I feel like I haven't seen her in the public.
This
eye
is
in a
really
while.
her first major project in a while, and it's great that it's getting such great reviews. It's like 90-something% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like it's going to open really strongly. I think there's got that strong nostalgia factor. But yeah, you know, she's had like a couple of Netflix movies, and then obviously she had that kind of dip in her career where she kind of took off.
She was all over the tabloid magazines,
exactly.
I feel like they were just following.
You know, she's kind of course corrected. Where you know she's got a family now, she's got kids, she's got a husband. She looks fantastic. She looks healthy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I've always kind of thought that she was a great actor. You know, I really kind of thought, you know, you look back to Mean Girls and stuff like that. So
for sure,
I mean, Mean Girls was a classic.
And then what was the one? It's not Freaky Friday, but where she has like a twin sister.
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap, the
yeah.
remake of the Parent Trap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
which was, you know, so great. You know, Dennis Quaid,
yeah.
But you know, I really hope that this isn't the last that we see. I really hope that this is kind of the springboard and the reminder to people that she is a good actor, and she seems to have her life in order. So why not welcome her back?
Curtis,
oh my God,
she's been kind of on a nice
role. I mean,
her cameo, or not the cameo, but her appearance in The Bear.
Yeah, which she told me is what she, because I sat down with her, and of course, you know, you walk in and she's like, oh, Chicago, you know, and I'm like, well, she spent a lot of time here because of The Bear, and I told her, I said, I think the best, and listen, I know you got an Oscar for something else, but I really think The Bear is the best performance of your career, and she said it is.
Really?
Yeah, she said it is the best.
Concur.
Yeah, if you haven't seen her, you know, she always wins the guest Emmy category because she's usually on just one or two episodes, but there's a reason she wins it because she's fantastic.
What a career!
Yeah.
So that's in theaters, or is that
that's in theaters? Both of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
and they're going Weapons and Freakier Friday.
Freaky Weapons.
Freaky
weekend.
Weapons.
Yeah, there we go. Barbenheimer.
Exact. Freaky Weapons.
All right, Jake. I'm psyched I get to hang out with Jake for the hour. Coming up, we have a really exciting guest. Chiquiza Thomas is the founder, president, and CEO of a very cool nonprofit right here in Chicago, all about Chicago's youth, empowering them, mentoring them. It's called Chicago Emerging Stars. We're going to check in with Chiquiza right after this short break. Welcome back. 10:20 ChicagoNOW. Happy Friday. Guess what? We get to welcome Kenzie and Roman in studio. Happy Friday to both you guys.
Happy Friday.
I like the team spirit.
Right, we're Cubsies.
There's a reason, because the Cubs are coming to Fox tomorrow night.
Yes.
Hey, this is big.
It's big.
This is very big. You've been a diehard Cubs
Yes.
your whole life?
I was born into it. My father obviously was born into it because of his father, and it's been a big tradition in my life. My parents, because back when I was a kid, it was only day games. They would take me out of school, I'd say maybe like 20 times a year to go to Cubs games. It was crazy.
Always during
It was part of my childhood.
And notice he's not like a doctor or anything, right? So look what happens.
I remember being. I was a little kid when they added the lights.
The lights.
At night. Remember that?
Actually, it's the anniversary today, August 8th, 1988. It's the anniversary today of the first night game at Wrigley Field.
Okay, I have a question. Is it the anniversary of the fake first night game or the real one?
So this is why I married this woman. Here's why.
Ooh,
because
Cubs lore.
It's a trivia question. When's the first Cubs night game of all time? August 8th, 1988 was supposed to be the first night game of all time. They played a few innings, and then Mother Nature came and rained it out.
Yes.
So the official first Cubs game of all time at
With
night.
the lights.
With the lights.
Yes.
Is August 9th, 1988.
So Mother Nature canceled Game 1.
Yeah, even though it
before
hadn't started.
it registered as an official game.
Yes.
So it wasn't in the books yet.
And Harry Carey made a joke about like the good Lord does not want there to be lights at Wrigley Field because she washed it away. Yeah.
Yeah,
What was your earliest exposure to his Cubs obsession?
Well, you're gonna think this is insane, but we actually started dating at a Cubs game.
Yeah.
Like the home opener, April 8th, is our anniversary.
Wow. Wow.
So my dad is from the Chicagoland area, so I grew up Cubs fan, Bears fan, everything. So I'm used to the craziness, but he amped it up. He did amp it up, but we did start dating at a Cubs game.
I'm thinking, this is the second time I brought up the movie The Breakup this show, but Vince Vaughn meets Jennifer Aniston right off the top of that show.
Yes.
You know, how did it work for you guys?
So I met, long story short, radio kind of brought us together, but like she moved here to Chicago from Tampa. She had a boyfriend at the time. I waited it out, and then
Obviously not a great boyfriend because we're not together.
And then August 5th, 2019, she told me she was single. We're at a Cubs game. Afterwards, April 5th, 2019.
Yes.
I'm getting the dates mixed up.
I know, you're starting to like quote old Cubs games.
We went to a Cubs game together. Opening day, big deal. You know, I'm not bringing anybody
sure.
opening day.
No, it's opening day. What do they say? Opening day is a holiday.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
I bring her to opening day. We have a couple drinks. We go to Old Crow afterwards.
Yeah.
She tells me she's single, and she was never single ever again.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's the
It's a
Kleenex?
good game. And the Cubs won. And the Cubs won.
Which is another good omen.
The crazy thing was, it was in early April, and it was like 80 degrees, which is not always common for
And I had just
homeowners.
moved from Florida, so I'm like,
80?
It was
Yes.
April.
Yes, it was
yeah.
crazy.
So I wore like shorts and stuff like that to the game, and I was like, home openers are so fun. And the next year we were in winter like parkas. I look like Christmas Story. I can't put my arms down, and I'm like, this was so much more fun last year. What happened?
I've gone to opening day a couple times. And, you know, we sit up in the cheap seats with the wind.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there. Not
Yes.
fun.
Breezy,
You guys lucked out.
yes, we
You guys
lucked out.
So what's it been like being able to share this love for the Cubs with your own family at the games now?
Yeah, well, okay, so my son Tristan, who's now
There we go.
11.
Family
yeah.
picture.
We were just there.
His first game was at 1 month and 1 day old.
he's adorable.
Okay, and now our son Marino,
Was
his first
6
game
weeks old.
was at 6 weeks old. We bring the kids early. We bring
Yes.
them early.
Yeah, indoctrinate them early.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and now it's so cool. We all go together, and you know,
It's fun.
They play catch outside the Gallagher Way. It's a family tradition that I was born into. That now I'm so proud and happy that it's our family tradition.
It
as well.
is. And as you're seeing on the screen, my husband and I actually started something called the MVP game.
Yep.
It was on the Marquee Network, and it was basically like a Cubs game show for
Yes.
couples.
Yes.
So it's very fun. So you're seeing like those clips of that, and they could win, you know, Cubs tickets, 1914 club tickets, things like that,
I
all
have
for
an
right
idea.
answers.
We should play that game with Anthony and his wife.
Well, I don't know. Well, how well do you know your wife? I don't want to get you in trouble.
We're gonna test. I think that's a
Yeah,
great
it'd be
idea.
fun,
I'm gonna
right?
text her I'm gonna text her during the commercial
We
break.
should do it. We should do it.
This
should
is a make
do
or
that.
break for your relationship, though.
I just hope we don't end up in therapy.
You could.
We're not going to cheat here. Real questions, real answers. We want to see how well you know your wife.
How well you
and vice
know
versa.
her.
Well, I'm surprised. I mean, you guys knew your anniversary. You know your exact anniversary
Yeah.
date. That's good.
Because it's the Cubs home opener of 2019.
That's nice. That's the only reason. Bye.
That helps.
Not good.
All right, so hey, let's fast forward to now. This game happening this weekend right here on Fox. How big of a deal is this?
It's a huge deal because the Cubs, you may see on Twitter, everyone's like going crazy and they're all depressed or whatever. Listen, baseball season is long. It goes up, it goes down, right? We are currently the second best team in the National League, the third best team in all of baseball, and everyone's freaking out like, the sky is falling because the Milwaukee Brewers are the best team in baseball and they're in our division. So here's the deal. We're 4 games out. Every series is a big series now. We're playing our division rivals, the Cardinals, in St. Louis. It's a big 3-game series. Tomorrow night's on Fox. Very, very cool for you guys, you know. And yeah, it's every game and every series is a big game and series now because we have playoff and World Series aspirations.
He gets mad at me, but I always go, you don't have to think about it till September with baseball. I'm like, that's when it really starts to kick in.
Just as much.
How would you describe the vibe among Cubs fans right now? Are they just really hot and cold with the team, like kind of an abuse?
Because the problem is, and I feel like this happens a lot of Cubs teams, they start off riding so high. Like we were like immaculate, unbelievable, and then you lose a few, and then the Brewers' energy is really hard, like because obviously they're like our neighbors, and it freaks you out being like in the National League together. So I feel like I see them go, oh, typical Cubs, but it's not true. They're playing phenomenally. It's not their fault that other teams are also playing phenomenally. No one they're not doing bad at all, and they're in the running.
We're doing great. There's just somebody doing a little better right now, but you know what? Again, long season, and they're going to even out. And there's 5 games coming up at Wrigley Field against the Brewers head to head, and that means everything because if you're within 4 or 5 games, the swing could happen like that.
The swings are that much more extreme. Talk to me about Pete Crow Armstrong.
PCA is a superstar in the making.
His man crush. He's in love with him.
He's the most recent jersey I bought.
Yes.
He's everything that's good about baseball. He's emotional when he does when he hits a home run or makes a phenomenal catch. You'll see it. You know, when he strikes out, he'll throw his helmet down. You'll see the passion. I love that about kids. You know, I love the young kids that like feel every. I don't want them to be content with striking out. No, be upset like I'm upset, you know? And he is the best defender in all of baseball. And offensively, people thought his power wouldn't be there. He's showing this year the power is there. His WAR, which is I know a dorky baseball stat, is one of the highest in all of baseball. He is a superstar in the making on the north side of Chicago, and I couldn't be happier that he's my center fielder for my favorite team.
What do you love about this year's squad?
How happy my husband is. I would say is number one. But no, it is really exciting to see the team come together. I feel like last year there was a lot of injuries. We didn't get to see even some of the new players play together because of the amount of injuries that we had last year that lasted a long time. And it's exciting to have a healthy team this season and watch the magic that was probably supposed to be last year because they did have a lot of those signings still last year. So it's been exciting to see that come together and see the vision they had actually play out well.
And to piggyback that, we've had some bad injuries this year. Our ace, Justin Steele, he went down in the first 2 weeks of the season, out for the year. Shota Imanaga, who's the next ace, he was out for 2 months. That's what I tell Cub fans is like, we've had a lot of things go wrong this year, but we're still the 3rd best team in all of baseball.
Pretty good.
Relax.
Pretty good sign.
We're a good team.
And it's unbelievable that we're already approaching mid-August. Okay, so September, like you mentioned, it's going to be here like that.
When it really starts to matter.
What do you see as the biggest challenges that this team needs to meet in the coming weeks as the playoffs kind of close in on the team?
It's the starting pitching. It's pitching as a whole, actually, because our offense is slumping right now, but we have some phenomenal offensive players. They're not going to slump for long. They're going to snap out. One game will snap out of it, right? The pitching, again, I told you we lost our ace. Shota has some injuries. Jameson Tyone is on the IL right now. We made a trade. How about this? We made a trade at the deadline for a pretty good pitcher, Michael Soroka. And at his first game starting for the Cubs after the 2nd inning, he went out with shoulder injuries, and he's on the IL now.
That one hurt. That one was a bummer.
So pitching, now it's time for these young guys to step up. You know, on the flip side of that, Cade Horton is our best pitching prospect. He is now in the rotation. He's doing historical things right now. I believe he has the most scoreless innings in a row for any Cubs rookie ever. So like we have. It's basically, it's time for other guys to pick up the slack, and so far they are doing it, which is cool.
Okay, love it, love it, love it. What does your guys' weekend look like, and how can you characterize the state of the rivalry between the Cards and the Cubs right now? Because it's all about the Brewers.
He's going to be more tense than I am. So go ahead, honey.
The Cub fans hate Cardinals. I mean, we hate the Cardinals no matter what. But they're not as good this year as they've been in the past. So I think our rivalry this year is definitely more Milwaukee Brewers. And I don't hate the Brewers. I don't hate their fan base. Like they're nice people. I just want their team to do bad so we can leapfrog them.
That's what makes it fun. We shouldn't all have a favorite team. Then it wouldn't be fun. So just everyone relax.
But the Cardinals, we do not like the Cardinals, but we are much better than them. So we should go down there and win 2 out of 3. I'll be very happy.
The MVP game. Are you gonna be playing it this weekend at the stadium, or are you gonna be out there?
We're playing it
with you in studio with Wifey.
How did this game come about?
So I have to be honest. We were in Mexico.
Tell folks what it is first of all, and how it came about.
So the MVP game is a Cubs game show, and it's based on your relationships with people. Now sisters have played together, mothers and sons, but it is very
stands for most valuable partner.
Most valuable partner. Yes.
Okay, okay.
So it is based on your partner, and we like to find those close-knit relationships, right? Usually at least one's a super fan. You don't get the 2 super fans, which makes it fun. But honestly, the idea came to us because we were in Mexico and we were drinking. And
as old ideas are born that way, right?
we were playing a newlywed game at the resort.
We were.
And we had to do some crazy stuff to win free massages.
It was
do tell.
It was almost like a dirty newlywed game, actually.
It was insane. We were not expecting it. We signed up. We thought it would be fun. It was crazy. And I go, you know what? I love the Newlywed Game. That's like one of my favorite old TV shows.
Remember that?
The clips are still hilarious when you watch it. It was actually phenomenal TV for back then. They were way ahead of their time.
Really were.
Closest to like reality that you could get, right?
That's right.
And so we're like, what would be so cool is like the Cubs version, like bringing sports into relationships, because so often there's that cliche that sports ruin relationships. Like, oh, he's just gonna sit on the couch all day, and he doesn't. But like, it can be something that you have fun doing together, and we really wanted to highlight sports being such a positive in relationships, and that's where we got the idea from. And Marquis picked it up, and it's been a blast.
Okay, very good. I can't wait to dive in.
Yes.
And see which one of us is the most valuable partner.
Yes.
We're gonna take a quick break right now. I'm hoping to get Maggie, my wife, on the phone, on Zoom, and play the MVP game when we come back right after this. Everybody, stay with us. Welcome back, 10:34 on your Friday morning. Whether you are here for expert insight or some friendly competition, you are in the right place. Kenzie and Roman host the Chicago Cubs game show. It's called the MVP game, where they challenge fans to see how well they really know one another, whether they're couples, siblings, or best friends. Right now, we're waiting for my wife, Maggie, to get on the phone. We are going to be playing the MVP game with her.
Yes.
While we wait, I just want to ask you guys real quick, how do you tend to come up with the questions themselves?
Well, okay, so we were told that you may not be the biggest Cub fan in the world. We were told that, okay? We'll just leave it at that. So
we'll leave it there.
This part of the game is called Partners on the Street. And so what happens is we're normally on the streets of Wrigleyville after or before a Cubs game. And we ask like couple-related questions. So I'm not going to give the questions away, but this is not Cubs-specific because of your situation.
Yes.
Okay, so this is more like...
I love it because of the situation.
Because of your,
your unfortunate
we're so
situation
sorry
as
for
a
you.
non-Cubs fan.
So ultimately, it's going to be really catered towards a married couple. So it's great you guys are
Well,
married.
we have a married couple, at least virtually right now, via Zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, Maggie, Rife, Ponce. Maggie, can you hear us okay, sweetie?
Yes.
Yes, she can hear
going?
us.
All right.
Say hello to Kenzie and Roman.
Hi guys. How's it going?
Okay, looks like wow, you brought everyone right into our bedroom.
I know.
Well,
we feel so
we
close
have
with
a
you
house
guys.
full of guests right now,
Oh,
so
we do
this
have a
is
house.
kind of the
She's
only
got
place I
out-of-town
can
guests.
find.
All right,
for
I'm gonna let these guys take it away now. All right, I'm a little nervous here.
So we're going to ask Anthony the question first, and then Maggie, you confirm or deny that he got it right or wrong, okay? And then we'll reciprocate and ask Maggie the question as well, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. First question is, Anthony, when is Maggie's birthday?
October 13th, 1985.
You didn't have to give the year of your
I know,
own.
you-
Oh, sorry, sweetie.
But he knows that it matters.
Everybody knows. All right, Maggie, how about when's Anthony's birthday?
November 7th, 78.
She
got it. Loving wife.
Nice question.
One
Loving
for
life.
one, babe. We're 1 for 1.
All right, what city was Maggie born in?
Lincoln,
Was
Nebraska.
it Anthony?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yes.
Okay, she got
I was
it.
worried
You
about
got a little nervous.
Yeah, because I know she grew up in Lincoln, but like,
Yeah.
you know how sometimes people are like born in a nearby house?
Yes,
They're
you're
"Oh,
like,
it's Omaha."
yeah, you don't want to
Okay.
miss that.
Glad I
Okay.
got
All right, so Maggie, what city was Anthony born in?
Indianapolis.
Yes, you got
Oh, good. See, this is good. This is a happily married couple right
it.
here.
So far.
All right, so Anthony, what subject did she major in?
She majored in photojournalism.
Oh, you're doing so good. You're doing
But
so
everything
good.
ends with a question mark. Like you're just not 100%.
It's a little tricky because technically it's journalism with an emphasis in photojournalism.
Okay.
We're gonna-
Journalism
That's close
We
enough.
accept
close
that.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
will
accept
accept
that.
it.
Yeah. All right, so Maggie, how about Anthony? What did he major in?
English.
English?
That's one of them, babe.
That's one of them.
Keep going.
English. Hold on. English and Spanish.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, she got
Very
it.
cool.
Yeah.
She got
Okay,
it.
good.
a
See,
good
no
one.
therapy. This is okay.
And
This
a master's
question
in journalism.
sometimes it causes fights even if you get it right. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Who is her celebrity crush?
Ooh. Gael Garcia Bernal or Bernal?
Bernal. Yes.
You guys know who that
Yes.
is?
I don't. Who is that?
Have you ever seen?
Basically
Lindsay
an
Lohan?
Anthony knockoff.
Oh, is he? An Anthony knockoff?
Oh, you know who she likes is Theo James. Do you guys know
Oh
who
my
Theo
gosh. She has a type. I'm seeing.
Yeah.
She married her type. Very good for you. Very good for you. Now, Maggie, who's his celebrity crush?
Jessica Biel is one of them.
Oh, okay.
And then he also
Who's
likes
my new one?
the
New one.
comedian- And the comedian, gosh, I'm gonna forget her name though. She was in Bridesmaids, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
Maya Rudolph.
right on the
I've
tip of
got
my tongue.
I've got a
Maya
thing.
Rudolph.
That's a rare one.
Really? Because those, I mean, you couldn't be more opposite with Jessica Biel and Maya Rudolph.
Yeah, it's
Maya Rudolph, there we go. Yes.
amazing skin, amazing sense of humor. I have a thing.
You have
for
a type
Maya.
too, because she's beautiful,
Yeah, she
amazing
is
skin.
gorgeous.
We
You know,
see it.
Really fast, here's a funny aside. We can't even talk about celebrity crushes because Kenzie gets mad at me. So I can't even like publicly say who my celebrity
You have a crush
crush is.
on. You don't have crushes on people. Like it's
All
me.
right. All right, moving
Exactly.
What?
It's you. And
It's
you
right.
alone.
Thank
Moving
you.
along. When is
Okay.
your anniversary?
Our anniversary is September 8th.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, they got it.
The way you looked at her, like, honey, yes. Okay, good. I'm happy that you guys
We're
didn't
good,
get in a
we're
fight over
doing
that.
good.
What's her favorite type of food?
Favorite type of food?
You got this one, babe.
With the encouragement.
Ooh. Okay, there's been a lot of bananas and peanut butter on top recently.
Bananas and peanut butter.
Pancakes. Her dad's pineapple pancakes.
Ooh,
Yes, pineapple pancakes.
that sounds amazing, actually.
Yes.
But they've got to be. The griddle has to be the same griddle that he'd been using since they were kids. It all has to do with the. You know how the like a cast iron.
It holds the flavor. Yes.
So it's got to be the pancakes. Did I get it?
Yep, that's
All
right.
Nailed it. Okay.
Maggie, how about you? For Anthony, favorite type of food?
Well, his mom's chicken pot pie.
Oh, mom's chicken pot pie.
Mom's chicken pot pie.
I love how they're both like dad's and mom's recipes, though,
exactly.
and very, very specific.
Yes.
Now, what's her favorite adult beverage? You guys are going out. What is she ordering?
This is an easy one. It's a no-brainer. Rosé.
Oh, really?
Rosé.
Little
Rosé all
bougie.
day.
Yeah.
Rosé all day.
It's the Côté de Rosé or whatever. It's
Yes.
the fancy little bottle.
You're like, I know how much it costs.
Yes. It's a weekly
Maggie.
purchase.
Maggie, how about Anthony? His favorite adult beverage?
Well, are we going like what he would drink if he wasn't worried about like calories? Or are we talking about like
Just his favorite adult beverage. Forget the calories. His favorite adult beverage.
then I would say like a Negro Modelo.
Yeah.
Oh, she got it.
I got a soft spot for the Negro Modelo.
Okay.
After like a nice lawn mow. I'm like a fully suburban dad at this
Okay,
point.
I get it.
Same.
Post lawn mow, it's
Yeah.
like
Little something.
Modelo.
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
There you go.
Now, how tall is Maggie?
Ooh. 5'4"?
Oh,
5'5".
good job.
5'5".
No.
Keep going.
5'4".
Go down.
5'4". 5'4".
Yes.
All right. You had it first. You had it the
Yeah,
first,
you had it
guys.
first.
All right, Maggie, how tall is Anthony?
Well, he's wearing shoes. 5'10".
All right, good.
She's like 6'4". That's what he likes to go by.
I think we actually
Oh,
did
what is her
measure
favorite
him
TV
last
show?
weekend. We had a friend over and they like full on stood against the wall.
Yeah.
We got the measuring tape out and
Me
they
and
were
Cyrus.
5'9.5" each
Oh,
of them.
okay.
5'9".
We have 2 more questions for you guys. 2
Okay.
more.
Yes.
Kenzie, go ahead.
She got it. Yep,
What
5'9".
is her favorite TV show?
Ooh.
During her pregnancy, it was Friday Night Lights.
Really?
It depends on the era. Friday Night Lights, though. I'm going to go with Friday Night Lights.
She's shaking her yes.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I think I would. Yeah.
All right.
I can
Outlander.
say yes to that.
Outlander, babe.
Yes, I love Outlander too. I think Friday Night Lights was my favorite like series to watch just from start to finish.
Okay.
She loves
Maggie,
Friday
how about
Night.
Anthony? Does he have a favorite show? Besides, obviously, Chicago Now?
Oh, yeah. I'm curious to see what she'll say here.
I know. I'm leaning toward like Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. No?
I'm going to go on
Okay.
that one.
Really?
Babe, remember how obsessed I was with Breaking Bad?
Oh yes.
Breaking
Yes.
Bad.
All right,
I
this is-
loved
But you
Breaking
loved
Bad.
Game of Thrones because
Yes.
I love Game of Thrones.
So partial. Can we give
think
her
we have a
partial
visitor.
credit?
That's fair. You did love it.
She just left, by the way.
See who's coming in.
Somebody's coming in.
No, don't cut away. We got to see who.
What man just walked in the room? Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Come here, boys.
Oh, that's Theo and.
Oh, the crew.
That's so cute.
Hey guys.
Listen, we have one more question that I think it's good your kids are there for. Because
Yes,
this is a good
they could
one.
help.
This is a good one.
What do you think is most annoying about Maggie?
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
And Maggie, you get your revenge in a minute. Don't worry. So you can start thinking.
I'm going to answer with just the general concept of thermostat wars.
Oh, I get it, bro. I get it.
Thermostat wars.
I get it.
Fair. Very fair.
Wait, so you like it cold or hot?
I like it cold.
You like it cold, okay.
Yeah.
Men.
Same.
And it just, it's a constant thing year round. We're never on the same page. I'm sure other couples can relate
We
to that. Have you
totally
ever gotten
relate.
that answer before on thermostat
Oh,
wars?
absolutely.
It's our answer.
Or just them liking
Okay.
it too cold or too hot. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, Maggie, this is your revenge time. The most annoying thing about Anthony, if you had to pick one thing.
Put it out there, babe. I mean, I'm saying a million things.
Can you guess it, babe?
No, it didn't. No, I don't want. That's cheating. We're playing the MVP game, baby.
No. You're supposed to see if you can guess what I would say. See how well you know me.
No, you can't change the rules. You say what the most annoying thing about it.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna say whenever Anthony gets in my car, there's always something he has to talk about.
Yeah.
Like gossip about?
No.
No,
The state
it's always
of the car.
something
The
like
state of the car.
The condition of the car.
Water bottles, straw wrappers.
What's going on with the turn? If everything from cleanliness and
Yes.
hygiene to like what's going on with the steering or the turn signal or your lights out or there's no gas. You're right.
Listen,
I mean,
Anthony, I believe we could double date with you and Maggie because we have a lot in common and they have a lot in common. Let me tell you right now.
He is a car dictator. It is the most annoying thing. Why do you have a water bottle here? Why is your charger plugged in like this? Why is there a nail sitting here? Because it broke. Okay, because my nail broke.
And
Leave me alone.
Totally, and I think that a woman's car is her own domain, and it should be like a purse. Like, just let me have my space.
All right, very cool. Well, you guys obviously married the right people because y'all got almost everything
You did
correct.
really good.
Good job,
good.
guys.
You did really good.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job, babe.
All right.
And she has a type for sure, dude.
Go on to live
I
another
think
day
so
together.
too. Yeah, we'll have to pull up a picture of Gael Garcia Bernal so that they can get
You
a
can
full
the
outfit
side by
as well.
side.
All right, thank you, sweetie.
Thank you.
Love
All
you,
right.
babe.
Have a great day. Thanks, guys.
Bye, Theo. Then one of those was mine. The other was a guest from out of town.
Oh, I see.
Gotcha.
I came up with one question for you guys.
Please go ahead.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. What is her favorite late night snack?
Oreo cookies. And like not one, like an entire sleeve row of Oreo
So
cookies.
what's my favorite kind of Oreo cookie?
Double stuff because she loves the stuff, the
The
filling.
okay.
And he was more filling, yeah.
His favorite late night snack.
He will not snack. He has
Not a
3
snacker.
meals a day, and
I'm
he
not a
will not
snacker.
snack.
Yeah.
How do you have that amount of self-control?
I eat 3 big meals a day.
You don't understand the size of these meals.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm like, we have four, a family of 4, right? 2 boys. When I'm making like whatever I'm making, I'll use like 3 pounds of ground meat, like for like the
He's
amount.
gotta get his macros.
It's like
his
I'm like,
macros.
okay, let me get 14 steaks ready for dinner. Like he eats so much in those 3 meals, he will not snack.
And one more thing, I touched on earlier the celebrity crush. Can I talk about it? But we
yeah.
can talk about hers.
Ooh,
Her
okay.
celebrity crush is so funny. It's Kevin James.
Kevin,
I'm in love with him.
Listen, we said Maya Rudolph for mine.
Yeah.
She's not like a traditional, you know what I mean? Like you don't hear her.
Right, you're not like a
but I
Victoria's
think
Secret
she's
model or something.
I still think she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But she's hilarious. But like, okay, so tell me about the Kevin James.
I'm in love with him because like the first time when I was little growing up, they had King of Queens on all the time.
Yeah.
And he's just so hilarious and
Yeah.
he seems so fun. And that is just like so attractive to me. Somebody who's just like calm, steady, fun. I'm like, I just think he's adorable. And then obviously he was in Hitch and he was just like this big, like sweet, like teddy bear, gushy. Like I love that. I think it's adorable. I love him.
So I can't return the question to him.
No.
She gets mad. Yeah, she gets mad. I had to unfollow her.
I'm your celebrity crush.
I had to unfollow her on Instagram. I mean, like it's a thing.
No,
I
you don't follow plenty of people on
If people
Instagram.
want to follow is there an MVP game Instagram?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
You can go. I mean, honestly, we're at Kenzie and Roman. Leads you to everything. Her,
Yes.
me, the game show. At Kenzie and Roman. It's kind of a one-stop shop.
I had a blast talking to you guys.
Same.
Thanks for saving my marriage with Maggie.
Brownie points for you.
Now that we got all that, well, almost all of them
Yeah.
correct, and I'll work. You know what? I'll work on the car thing. All right.
Me too.
I'll work on the car. Thing,
Yes.
all
It never
right?
gets
I
better.
get her point with like a sacred space. Okay, I'm gonna back off on that one. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
guys.
you.
It's been a blast, and we're back after this short break. Stay with us. Welcome back, 9 minutes to 11 a.m. on your Friday morning. As promised, we have a very special guest in studio this morning. He's doing great things here in the city of Chicago for our younger population. If you've ever wondered what real community impact looks like, our next guest, perfect example of that. Jaquez Thomas, the founder and CEO of an agency called Chicago Emerging Stars. It's a nonprofit that is empowering Chicago's youth with the tools to lead, thrive, and give back. Jaquez, thanks for being in studio.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell us about Chicago Emerging Stars. This is a nonprofit. Take us from the beginning. How did it start, and what's the mission?
Yeah, great question. So I've been working on this since I was about 14 years old.
And how old are you now?
20 now.
20 now, so this is 6 years in the making.
Yep, so I officially launched it. But I've been working on this for like a very long time. Me personally, like I grew up without my father and without like real positive male role models around. And so I wanted to start something. And like in the midst of me getting this together, I said, well, it can't be just for boys. We have to make this for boys and girls as well. So the mission of Chicago Emerging Stars is to help young people between the ages of 7 and 24 put them on a positive path to success, from youth empowerment, mentorship, education, workforce development, and things like that as well. We want to be there for the whole young person. You know, a lot of organizations, they stop at 18, but you know, young people don't stop development at 18. They still need support, and so you want to be with them all the way to they 24.
For sure. I think that is really important to extend it a little bit. Now, how do you bring all these services together for the folks that are the young people that are a part of your program? You mentioned workforce development, mentoring. What does that look like? And what kinds of volunteers are helping out?
Yeah, so we don't have a physical space right now, so we operate all of our programming out of different schools, CPS, charter schools, Noble schools, as well as the Park District as well. We have a ton of volunteers who come all across the city to help us out as well. And it's been great. We actually partnered with Real Business Chicago for the first time this year, which helps us get a lot of employers to come out as well, especially for the back to school bash, to be able to hire young people on the spot too. So a lot of partners, and partnerships is key as well within the nonprofit space too. So.
How over the years, how many young people have you worked with? I'm guessing when you were 14 years old, 15 years old, you're starting just with a handful of kids, and it's grown since then, is that right?
Absolutely. So I'll probably say that we probably helped, so we officially launched this year, right? But over time, like myself, I probably helped like over 100 young people in the city of Chicago, which is great. And through this organization, I want to help thousands of more as well. We have a team of 7 board members, including myself, so I can't do everything myself.
Right.
So I want to give them a shout out too. And we want to be able to help young people all across the city of Chicago, not just on the south side, but on the west side, north side, east side as well. We want to help them all.
How does Chicago Emerging Stars compare today, here in 2025, versus what it was in its infancy?
Yeah, so at the time, it wasn't no Chicago Emerging Stars. It was just me as a young entrepreneur. I started at my first online clothing and pro business at 15. So it was there that we were just bringing young people in, mentoring them, helping them start their own business. And that's when I realized like there is a bigger purpose here, which led me to launching Chicago Emerging Stars. So.
What do you think, Jaquez, is something that you would have wanted to hear when you were 14 or 15 years old that may be getting lost in the mix for Chicago's young people? You know, we've been talking about a lot of for example, these teen takeovers and a lot of the crime involving younger people here in the city. What do you feel like you would have wanted to hear at that age?
Yeah, so when we talk about teen takeovers, first thing I say is, like, the only reason why we want to come downtown in the first place is because, like, our neighborhoods don't have some of the things that downtown has to offer. So we just want to come here and have fun. Like, we don't want to come here to cause chaos or anything like that. But for me, like, if I'm being completely honest and transparent, like, my father was in and out of jail, so I didn't have my father in my life, right? Me as a young person, when I was 14, like, I would really want to just hear from my father and really just a positive male role model to help me at an early age, because I felt myself going in the wrong path in life. I felt myself doing things I had no business doing. But it was my first ever mentor who mentored me and shaped me into the person I am today. And I feel like young people today, that's all they need is just one person to believe in them, because they can change pretty much like everything for them too.
So have you been pretty successful over the years in recruiting male role models?
I have. So I have another mentor. His name Michael Tate. We talk pretty much every single day. I really appreciate him. My actual first mentor, Stephen Parker II, he was my elementary school principal, and he even, is gonna come on and help other young people too.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, like I have, I work out at the mayor's office as well. So we have staff members there who is willing to support this mission too. So yeah, and I don't just want to have men as mentors and things like that. So I want the women and females too.
Female role models as well, just as important. And if folks see this interview, whether it's right now or if it's shared later down the road, how can they get involved with you and Chicago Emerging Stars if they do want to play that role for a younger person in the city? And what kind of time commitment are we talking about?
Yeah, so absolutely. So you can go on our website, ChicagoEmergingStars.org. We are actually officially a 501c3 nonprofit. So you can go there, donate. Your donation is actually tax deductible as well. You can get involved there, sign up to volunteer, and you tell us what your availability is.
Got it.
Break with you. So it's just an example. The Back to School Bash is actually taking place next Saturday, August 16th. We're going to have over 60 volunteers. That time commitment between 6 to 8 hours. But all the volunteers, they are passionate about this. They want to help and support, and they are willing to even stay longer too. So
that's
we
amazing.
have people who actually.
So do you have some volunteers who work every week with their mentee, and some that do once a month? How does that work, and how do you pair folks up?
Yeah, so great questions. I actually want to say this. We are going to launch our officially year-round program this upcoming September, where we are actually going to host some of our program at different schools. And they're so once we start this, young people will actually be able to pick their mentor. And there'll be a team of young people. So for this first program that I want to do, I want to have other young people from our school to actually come in who care about this work too, to mentor other young people. And the other, the younger people will actually be able to pick who they want to mentor.
That's cool.
And with that, we're gonna, try to meet twice a month, if not, every week, depending on how the school want to operate. We're gonna come in and mentor these young people, and whatever they want to do, we want to help them succeed in life.
I love it. Let's talk about this Back to School Bash.
Yeah.
Tell us what's happening and how folks can check it out, get involved.
Absolutely. So it's on Saturday, August 16th, from 2 to 6 at Cole Park, which is located on 85th and King Drive. The exact address is 361 East 81st Street. East 84th Street. And there's going to be bouncy houses, rock climbing walls, zip lining, and trackless train. It's going to be a work and wellness fair. We're expecting over 2,000 young people. It's going to be food. It's going to be amazing. One of the things that I'm actually looking forward to is our first ever work and wellness fair. This fair is designed specifically for young adults ages 16 to 24.
Okay.
Where we are bringing in job recruiters, financial literature, resources, mental health support, and more. What we're doing is we're creating a space where young people are not only getting ready for school, but for life as well. So that's whether that's with a job offer, mentorship, or just finding someone to believe in you. We're bringing it all together as well.
That's really impressive. You pulled a lot together. You're expecting 2,000 people at this thing.
Actually 4,000, I'm being honest.
4,000. Yeah. I like to under-promise and over-deliver rather than the reverse. No. So what are there companies that are going to be there? Are they other nonprofit agencies? Give us some examples of people who have committed to being there.
So it's going to be a mixture of both, from employers and nonprofits as well. Some of the employers just Walgreens, Advocate Health Group, and so on. They have all committed to offer on-the-spot interviews for these young people, and also potentially hire potential candidates as well.
Amazing.
So young people will be able to leave this event feeling confident, knowing they secured a job too.
All right, we have less than 5 minutes left, but I want to talk about you as well before we go, to get a little background on how you pull this all together. I understand you're a junior at UIC.
Yep.
Right, and you, what are you studying?
Political science.
You're 20 years old, right?
Yep.
So you're studying poli-sci. How do you balance I feel like as a junior, I was pretty busy with class work and everything. How do you balance, what is your strategy for balancing everything you're doing with Chicago Emerging Stars with getting a poli-sci degree?
Yeah, so this is a question that I get asked all the time.
Yeah, I can't multitask like that. That's like 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah, so I'm going to go back and be honest with you and transparent, right?
Yeah.
I lost a lot of friends and family members to gun violence growing up. And so when I was 14, I lost my cousin who was really close to me. And I started doing things, like a lot of things, to keep my mind off of him. And I got so used to just doing other things that like I actually care about and love, that like now I'm just used to it. And so when I first started college as a freshman, like it was hard at first, balancing that and then with everything else that I'm doing too. So I used to prioritize everything else, and I found myself turning in classwork at the very last minute. But now what I did was I bought a physical calendar. I use that calendar just for school. I color code it based on the courses. I do all of that first, and then I have time to focus on everything else.
So you actually go back to, this is old school. This is old school. It's a physical calendar.
Physical calendar.
And you have a color-coded system. How did you come up with that system?
So I just bought different color markers. And so as an example, I had like a Spanish class, a poli-sci class, and so on. Based on the course, like I would, for example, Spanish would be blue, poli-sci would be green, and then, so on.
That's cool. I think there's a lot of wisdom there, like just to have it something physical and a tangible object to do that. Okay, so as a poli-sci major, you describe yourself as well as an entrepreneur. Do you have any long-term goals? Like, why'd you choose that particular major? And what do you hope to be doing down the road? 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road?
Yeah, so it actually goes back to losing friends, family members through the gun violence. At an early age, I wanted to put an end to gun violence, and which is what sparked my interest in politics. I never really wanted to go to college too, though, if I'm being honest. My counselor actually talked me into going on my last day, and she talked me into going to UIC, one of the best decisions I made in life, and it's been great. And later on down the line, like with this nonprofit, like I want to be able to build a state-of-the-art youth center that's actually going to be co-designed by other young people, because I won't be young forever. And I want to, eventually do other things too, but like this nonprofit is my main focus right now.
I love it. I wish you all the best. You're doing unbelievable things. Keep us posted on how the Back to School Bash goes. I want to know if 4,000 people actually showed up. One more time, the info for people who want to be there. Give us the intersection and the time and everything, and where people can find more info.
Absolutely. So Saturday, August 16th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., 85th and King Drive. We turning this park into a very powerful youth-led movement. Going to be things from bouncy houses, zip lining, and so on. We're expecting 4,000 people. It's going to be a nice event. People are going to be able to leave and get job offers and things like that. We also doing immunizations for the first time. So if your kids need to get any of their vaccines or anything like that, make sure you bring them too. And everything is free too. So come, have fun, show up early. Child must be present to receive a backpack. So bring them all, and we're gonna have a nice fun time.
You're doing great things, Jaquez Thomas. Always good to see you. I think this is the second time I've gotten to interview you in the last month or two. So come back soon. Keep us posted on how everything's going. I wish you and Chicago Emerging Stars the best of luck. Thank you so much for being on the